Alright.
My bad. I'm gonna give him 3 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes. I see people like this. Where live at? My bad, y'all. I be moving too fast sometimes. Yeah, y'all get on here, man. You don't need to hear as well as a hoe. Yeah, feel me? I tell my boy Jerry you got where you came from. I sent him a long time. Sheesh. You know.
What's up, Jazz? He got that one. He got that one little Michael Jackson curl right there, Jazz. I know I got them good problems too.
Yes, sir. About to get it started. Man, I'm about to just fuck you. We about to go in. Fuck you. Y'all hear that? This right here?
Just listen to it again. It all goes back to the same thing, bro. They don't take accountability.
He said, we said, wasn't going. Got these people acting like they know it. Facts and cats going back to back, and nigga, don't be California. Got the facts on it. I'm in the soul, hey, come get your nigga, man, come get your boy. He like to jump to conclusion, he dumps the illusion, he stupid, the goofy new boy. Rolling the spirit, and she on ours.
This is fact, just three niggas with a plan, trying to make them understand. Music, sports, life, and news like an anchor man. Different views, so don't take it personal if you can. It's only an opinion, a perspective of some man coming live from the south. Cause I just been in Brandon in the house, so get ready for the real. It was never for the cloud. This is facts and caps, so you know what we about. Hey, facts and caps, so you know what we about. Hey. So you know what we about, this is facts and caps. So you know what we about, yeah. So you know what we about.
Hey, you going to that tournament today? They Birdman play like 4. Yeah, cause Grayson played last. Yeah.
Basketball?
Birdman playing Central.
Where's that?
Norcross.
They do that shit every year. Yeah! Facts and Cap Podcast, episode 150. We back, baby.
Episode 150.
We got goddamn a new guest, but he ain't new in the comments. I'ma just say that, man.
This might be the number one comment that we got.
This is actually one of the first people I met, man. When I moved out of like Meadow Creek District in middle school, I moved to Berkmar. I moved to I was in this neighborhood called Archstone, and next to it was Carlisle Club. I eventually ended up moving to Carlisle Club too. But it used to be me, A-Rod, Bo, Lil Nate, Chris Jefferson, Tiffany Jefferson, the whole crew, Brandon, Ernest, everybody living in that neighborhood, man. Give it up for my boy Jarrell, man. Give it up for Jarrell, man. First time appearance, man. You know what I mean?
Had to come through.
Man, then we got Camera Girl in the building. She's a substitute camera girl. She the camera girl. So feel free, camera girl, to chime in if you want to, or when we need a estrogen opinion.
Oh my God. You know she gonna talk on the side.
We gonna holler at you.
Yeah, it's been what, 3 years now, almost 2. 2-3 years. We gonna get your face on here one day.
Yeah, we had to drop a bomb on that. Shout out to Cameron Girl. Shout out to Jarrell in the building. It's Facts and Cowboys episode 150. Now let's get it started, man, because this might be the most busiest week we've never had. I had trouble trying to trim the fat on this motherfucker, trying to get the good topics in order. So last night, a record came out. Partisan Fontaine. For those who don't know who Partisan Fontaine is the ex of Megan Thee Stallion. They dated a couple years. He was dating her during the whole right out there. She got shot, and they broke up a little bit out there. The trial sometime last year or this year. They broke up this year. So Megan, she dropped her debut single. What was the name of the song? Cobra. Basically saying that people are snakes in her lives. You know, it was a snake in the video, and it was just a symbolization of like all the, you know, shedding your skin like a snake, and you know, people have snaked her. And she had a particular line where she said she walked in on a nigga getting his dick sucked in the same bed that she laid her head at, and people automatically started going to party. Like, oh, party, you cheated on Meg? That's crazy. They start trying to piece it together. Partisan was quiet. Apparently, he was working on some bars. I'm talking about the boy didn't miss a bar. And he decided, I'm going to respond with the music. I'm not doing this messy ass shit.
We can play that on here today, can't we?
No, I wish we could. But I got a lyrical breakdown. Lyrical breakdown right here. The name of the song is called The Person.
THEE.
Yes, The Person. He said, I ain't talking to Megan Thee Stallion. I'm talking to Megan the Person. So yeah, let me get into. Damn, man, this is a long ass song. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try to just read this pretty fast, and y'all just tell me when to stop when y'all want to say something, alright? Because this is gonna be a long breakdown the way he said it. So he started off talking about her friends. He said, look at the shit you talk about Kelly, shit about Jayla and Darren. You talk shit about everybody except for the person in the mirror that's staring. You talk shit like a Keisha, then cry like a Karen. Fuck awards that you won, money you got, clothes that you wearing. A whole lot has happened in the last 2 years, but this is the part that you sharing. I just wish you tell the whole truth. When you was going through shit how I hold you, it's gonna be okay. That's what I told you. I was the realest nigga you was close to, and that's for real.
Hold on. So he basically just calling her a lying ass bitch to tell half of the story.
Half lying ass bitch.
All right.
Technically, that's what he's calling her. Yeah. So I'll continue. The people that know you don't love you. The people that love you don't know you.
That's a crazy bar.
That is a crazy
That's
bar.
a crazy bar.
That's a crazy bar.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
He said, the people that know you don't love you. The people that love you don't know you. Basically saying, like, your friends know how you are for real. The people around you, they know how you get down.
And they
but
don't
your
look.
fans, they think they know you, but they really don't. That's how I take.
He like flipped the phrase.
Yeah, that was
to know me's to love me.
Mm-hmm.
But he basically saying like, if you actually know Shorty, like you gonna hate her guts eventually, and that's what the whole song about is like every relationship that she's been in, and to be fair, the ones that we publicly know of, there isn't one where it's like, oh, like they've been cool from the jump or they've been cool since high school.
Yeah.
Her and her best friend fell out over this whole shooting incident. So
And they met in college. So that's probably like 4-5 years. She was still
Yeah.
in college when she got in the rap game. So so they probably knew each other a few years. Like, she don't really have no real friends.
I said she ain't got no childhood friend.
You know, a lot of it, I hate to say this, but let's just be honest. A lot of the sympathy she get is because her mother passed away. Her father passed away a long time ago. Grandmother passed away. Like, we automatically feel for somebody who then seen so much death. And then on top of that, you know, she got shot. So I can see why we would want her to win, but at the same time, she could just be a terrible person while going through all that trauma too, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what people don't understand. So then he said, "I loved you out loud. I was vocal." Said you never seen that up close. I said, "Come here, baby. Let me show you." He's just right now. He's just setting up the ether that's about to come. Like this is masterful. This is a masterclass on how to get this. He said, "Sit down for a second, girl. You need to hear this. Be for real. You ain't even realistic. Got lipo, then you started posting gym pics. The thing that you're doing is sadistic. Spent 4 hours doing glam, not a blemish, but your foundation is off. You need to fix it. Clean up your spirit and not just your image. I thought that's what you was doing with your downtime. When the snake shed his skin, it's only changed on the outside. You got emotional hurdles. Man, the work you need is internal. When love goes bad, can't believe it. Archive pics, cause you can't delete it. Damn, see me with Jada Kingdom, and then you went Jada Pinkett. Oh my God.
Hey, that deserves some snaps or something.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't never seen a nigga eat the warning this crazy.
That one poetry?
That was poetry.
All he missing is 3 stacks of flutes in the back. That's the only thing he missing right now. He could have took that beat off.
Nah, for real.
The man said you spent 4 hours doing glam, not a blemish, but your foundation off. He's basically just saying right now, he's just talking about how trash he is. And the Jada Kingdom, he dates Jada Kingdom right now. She's like a online personality, right? This is where I want to highlight this part. So he said, damn, see you with Jada Kingdom, then you went Jada Pinkett. Saw you pop out, I wish you the best. You saw me pop out, started gripping your chest. Damn, thought you was on an island healing. I guess the newer album need a villain. He basically saying like, I guess you trying to make me the scapegoat. But you know, I think my thing is, I remember Carl Crawford. He said a couple weeks ago, the album rollout she's about to have is about to be a sympathy party. That's what he said.
Wow.
He said they're about to really get into the sympathy game with her shit. So
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all think. What's going on?
Hey, the sympathy game has done wonders for Taylor Swift. It's done well for Megan up until this point. So if it ain't broke, like why would you fix it if she's had success? Even after all of this, even after Party dropped this record,
Yeah.
her fans is like still on her side.
Yeah, and you know,
The women are on her side.
Yeah.
So sis just said, I just know he was saying all of that with his teeth clenched. You right about that? It was a lot of
Cause he was very vulnerable. He was saying his parts on it too, like how much he loved her. He stuck through, even though you did.
Don't worry, we gonna get there. Gigi said he cooked her up. I fear.
Is it even a diss record? Cause like niggas don't be.
This
like,
ain't the diss record. This the truth.
You can still call my mama on the diss record. Like this is a different type of thing, bro.
No, that was him. So you know that was him not just slamming her body to the ground. He gently laid her body to the ground and then just literally spread the dirt over her. He kissed her on the forehead and then put the rest of the dirt over her face like that. It was a gentle kill. It wasn't like he's still a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So like, if he would have did that to a nigga, it would have been like, pow, pow, nigga, fuck you. But what he did to her was just like a quick stab to the heart.
Compassionate kill.
down.
Hey, this is the most respectful kill I've ever seen.
For real, this was definitely shout out to Tiger Life Gourmet in the building. Yeah, get y'all seasoning. As soon as y'all get off here, get y'all seasoning, shit like that. You know, follow the schedule. What up, Brad? Let's continue. He said, I guess the newer album need a villain. Brand new way for you to be a victim. And you did all of this on my daughter's birthday. Ooh, girl, you consistent. Shit, I gotta love you from a distance. Same nigga that you did. Oh my God, wait, here we go. This one to get personal. The gloves just came off. Same nigga that you did all the tags for the beats. You let that nigga tag the beat.
Ooh.
You let him You let me give him
Hold on.
that when we
Don't
meet.
rush over that part. Go back. Say that one more time.
The same nigga that you did all the tags for the beats.
Hitmaker.
You let that. You let that nigga tag let him beat. This is the worst part. You let me give him that when we meet. Even that I kept discreet. That nigga said you was fucking. You was even fucking your producer. So we got the baby. You gave Blueface some top. Tory, the producer. Trey Songz, we know you fucked Trey Songz the way you acting in the club that one time with Trey Songz on camera. You didn't give a fuck when we done. She was moving in slow motion. We ain't gonna keep counting, but
The crazy thing is, Party said you smashed people you had me being friends with and people you had me beefing with.
yeah, and that was the
Both
next
sides
line.
of the spectrum.
That was the next line. I asked you to your face, did you fuck them niggas? And you swore on your mother. I knew from then I couldn't trust her. More lies from the lips of a lover. Same lips that I got tatted on my shoulder. Even then I kept my composure. I was supposed to. This the girl that I'm trying to propose to. Asked Greg Una, I picked out a ring. Then you lied in my face. Went on TV and then lied to Gayle King. Gayle King said, did you smash Tory? And she hit him with the, no.
As soon as she said,
We all knew that was cap.
Right.
He said, I found out with the rest of the world. Because remember, she went to court and she had to tell the truth. Then she fucked him. So he said, that's when I found out. I found out with the rest of the world. God, I treated you like a queen. Whole time, I'm the clown of your circus. I tried to pull you out the mud. Here you are trying to drown me on purpose. You knew the devil was a serpent. That's that Cobra. That's that Cobra bar. For some streams and a views, girl, I hope it was worth it. This ain't for Megan Thee Stallion.
this is from Megan the person.
My Lord Jesus. First of all, shout out to Rodney in the building.
What up, Rod?
She said that the foundation bar was the chef's kiss. Yes. Let's
That ain't even my favorite bar in here yet. We ain't got there yet.
Yeah, we about to get to the last verse. Well, this is the chorus. He said, have me be with niggas you know you was fucking. Beautiful girl, but your soul is disgusting.
That's it right there. Beautiful girl, but your soul is disgusting. Like this nigga went in her soul.
Nah, real.
What do y'all think her face looked like when she sat down and heard this shit?
I think she just started crying.
Ugly
Like
cry.
tears just started coming out of her eyes. And her mouth wide open.
Yeah, she probably was like, why would he do this to me?
I'd be
She trying to
shocked
figure out how to be a victim again.
Yeah, I'd be shocked that she could get through this in one listen, bro. Like it was probably like you start drive heaving first verse, you turn that shit off, and you come back later. You take a shower, you cry in the shower, you come back later and get through it. You know.
I don't even
No,
know.
imagine if she was around her friends at the time and the friends that he said in the beginning was them niggas was looking at her like,
Ain't no telling what she done lied and told them. And whatever comeback she come with, ain't nobody gonna believe it.
even Snoop Dogg probably had to hit a blunt to this one. Shout out to Snoop, man. Snoop said he done smoking.
No, he say he done with the smoke.
He done with
He ain't say
smoking.
it's a rollout for something.
Right, he about to come through with the edibles.
Verse 2. This one's a little shorter. Keep it a buck. You could be honest. Talking about me and some dang. That was hard. He said, keep it a buck. You could be honest. Talking about me and some dang. That one old people hear a lot. Like I was just out here doing my thing. The way that you painting the pictures is shame. How many times did I catch you texting them niggas? Alright, so she out here calling nigga for cheating. When you was entertaining them niggas in your phone, ain't no telling what you done did. You feel me? You was fucking your nigga best friend, your niggas nigga, your best friends nigga. So ain't no telling. You did you first. I just did me bigger. You flew out the country, ain't called for days. In my mind, we have parted ways. I'm assuming maybe they got into it and she left the country and just stopped hitting them up, or maybe they thought they broke up. You know, you ain't really broke up, but you broke up. That's what that sound like.
Couple days, I mean break up.
You know, if you say we break up and I ain't talking to you in a couple days,
And you're not in the same country.
Yeah, he's out of the country, and you made a stallion. He finding out that you're really
Nah, bro.
you got a friendly ass punani. Come on now. You was back moving awful strange. In an effort to fix it, I took all the blame, like I always do. Apologize for the shit I know I ain't do. How you was grace and lack, well, how you want grace and lack empathy. Even till this day, I'm not your enemy. I'm returning the vibes that you sending. He said you said some shit about me in your song. I'm shooting it back your way. I wanted me and you to work more than anything. I still want your well-being more than anything. You still hit my mom up for anything. The breakup was clean and you made it a mess. I never planned on saying anything. I see you took shot after shot, but never seen you swallow a drop of accountability.
I'm guessing that's the line you're looking for.
Man, that's what. That goes back to
We
what.
know she definitely a heavy drinker. She riding the boat. They said she had a little problem. They said academics said the rumor is she take a shot of liquor and that pussy get in motion and start having motion with anybody. So he said, I seen you take shot after shot, double entendre, but you never swallowed a drop of accountability. You fall out with everyone in your vicinity. Is that depression or is it hostility?
Damn.
Let's give it up for Party real quick, man. Because that wasn't just like a diss track where it's like I'm trying to be disrespectful and it's like fuck you bitch and blah 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 blah. Like you could tell he really took time on his pen. He was using T.I. words. He really was into that. So just overall, what's y'all reaction to this shit, man?
Bro, like I'd much rather have a nigga like hop on the track and tell me I'm broke and he gonna murder me than what occurred on this track. Like, that's just crazy. It's a different level of. It's not, to me. It's not even a diss record, bro. It's a character breakdown. Bro went to psychology 101 with this one.
I think he just got on there and just read and just said his feelings. Like, it wasn't the best rap, but the words is like, man.
By the way, I ain't gonna lie. I heard Cardi B spoke. He's written for Cardi.
That's the thing too. Like you introduced him as Meg's ex. Like he's Cardi's ghostwriter first to me. Like he wrote Cardi's best records. Like Cardi's struggling right now because he's not writing the records no more.
He definitely. I wouldn't even necessarily say struggling, but I definitely didn't like that Bongo shit.
The shit,
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that too much.
But
What I will say, just
Megan,
you just learned a valuable lesson.
First of
First
all,
of all, you don't make diss records for people who know your dirt.
Second
Second of all, you don't make diss records for people that know your dirt and they write better than you.
Damn.
he
He got a pen.
He's a
ghostwriter. He writes
in the
shadows, nigga.
That's
where you fucked up.
You don't just be writing.
You thought you was.
First of all, it's one thing
for you to distort, right?
He's in jail.
This nigga is alive and free.
And
you trying to put out records to for your sympathy or even if it's not sympathy, just you gotta be mindful of what you're doing. There is not every nigga is finna just sit here and let you get that shit off. You know what I mean?
I think she thought he wouldn't respond.
Well, she took his kindness for weakness. She took his kindness for blindness, and now
I think she did that. That's part of the problem. She been doing that.
Cause I seen a lot of. She still got a lot of support. Like her core fan base. I don't think her core fan base is like looking at this record, like maybe.
I don't think he was trying to end her.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't trying to end her. He was just.
Go ahead.
He was just He just wanted to get his side out there. He don't care what he do.
Let me know who cool. I think I found the issue. Yo. Let me know y'all hear it now. Y'all go ahead, continue.
But yeah, I think he just wanted to get his truth off, and he did that. And he's like, "Fuck it." I said one thing. I don't think he'll respond to nothing else she say.
I think the big thing here too is like, like Party, he's in the industry, he's in the music industry, but he's not like known as an industry nigga like that. So when she get into it with these other rappers or whoever, they have to manage the situation in a way that keeps their rap career intact. Like, they not trying to look like a sucker. They not trying to look like a simp. Whereas, like, Party doesn't make his money off of looking cool. He make his money off of selling music to other people. So I feel like he being honest in a way with her that, like, other rappers just wouldn't do. That even Tory couldn't do.
And I feel like he addressed stuff that he knew that she would come back and try to say. Like the tattoo with the lips and all that. Like, any shot that she could come with, he already said it. He rebutted everything that she could say. Like, well, shit, I already told the world that. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, hats off to Partisan Fontaine. That's all I can say, man. That was a gentleman way of dissing. It cut her so deep. Megan Thee Stallion, somebody put her in a straight jacket. She on suicide watch for real. So I guess we can move on. This was just a big of a story. This is what we was gonna lead up with, but that Megan Thee Stallion shit happened last night. Diddy, what's going on, Diddy? They talking about Diddy a mob boss. They talking about Diddy a rapist. Diddy's an abuser. He hit women. He beat women. He's a cuck. They say he like to, watch other men with BBC smash on his girl.
Cause he gets smashed by him afterwards, right?
Man, I don't know what role he played.
Apparently, he like to watch it. Now, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Cassie. Y'all know Cassie. It's just me and I've been waiting. And, she dated Diddy for how long? Over a decade for sure. Camera girl, what you got?
It's like 5 years.
Hell no.
It felt like forever, bro.
They linked in like 2006. They dated, and I think she left like a few years ago.
It wasn't a few years.
Man,
She been with her husband at least 5.
Know what I'm saying? Like
She got with him right after.
Yeah, it was. She got married like months after.
Wasn't he the
How
trainer?
long
That's
did
facts, okay.
Diddy? Yes. How long did Diddy date Cassie? From 2007 to 2018. There we go.
Okay.
Now she's married with 2 kids. She Thursday, it hit the media circuit that she was suing Diddy in a civil suit for $30 million. She was saying that. Okay. She's saying y'all still echo. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute somebody.
Is both mics on?
Hold on. Brandon, tap your mic.
Yeah.
No, tap your mic, Joe, real quick. I'm trying to see which one is yours. Tap again. Wait, keep going. My bad.
Yo.
Okay. All right, we're just gonna have to rock. All right. Trial and error in it. So y'all let me know. Mike is still doing some crazy.
Yo.
Yo. We tested. Hold on. I don't hear nothing, goddamn. Yeah, y'all might have to fix y'all goddamn phone or some shit. Y'all fucking with my show. Goddamn. Anyway.
The best technology.
Yeah, hell she talking about. It's Jasmine, of course, you know what I'm saying? So, we can't really take her word for granted, But yeah, so what was I? Oh, so yeah, the lawsuit came. She's suing Diddy for $30 million. She's suing Diddy for $30 million. And basically some of the stories I'm hearing, this is some of the stories I'm hearing, y'all. She's suing him for allegedly before they broke up, he came over to her house and essentially raped her. She didn't want to fuck him. She was telling him it's over with, and he didn't want to say no. And basically, and Diddy did that. Allegedly, he raped her. I shouldn't have said the R word. Allegedly, he raped her. Also, she's saying that he basically trafficked her to male escorts and made them smash her in front of him, and he called them freak parties. So allegedly it was a few times, like one of the times where she had her friends threw her a surprise birthday party, and another one was like in an industry party, and he was saying, I want you to come have a freak off. That's what he was calling it. I want you to come have a freak off, and she was saying like, no, I'm at this party, la da da da. And he literally came in there and dragged her out of there in front of the whole industry. Another time they had broke up briefly in 2012. She started dating Kid Cudi. Allegedly, he blew up Kid Cudi's car in the driveway. I don't even know how he knew where Kid Cudi lived, but yeah, he came and blew up his car on some mafia shit. She said how he made her carry guns, and she seen him running out of the house when he found out Suge was in town with the Glocky and going to look for Suge. This is the craziest one that I just seen today. Allegedly, Wale was in the studio with like Shy Glizzy, and one of Shy Glizzy's niggas that's like was holding him down and shit was saying how Wale told him, "Hey, Cassie's in the studio. We making music right now. Diddy's crazy about her, so don't be looking at her crazy. Don't try to hop down, nothing. Like Diddy is really crazy about her." And they was like, "All right." All of a sudden, Diddy comes in with security. They in the booth, you know, looking like fucking Ike and Tina, singing a duet. Yeah, Fire Designer, you know, Rick James and shit going on. And allegedly Diddy comes over there, and apparently it's like a balcony, like right behind them. Allegedly, this is what they're saying. This dead ass happened. All you just heard was niggas moving around, and Wale was hanging over the balcony they was holding him by his ankles. They had Wale hanging over the balcony.
So what you said that's the craziest one. This nigga blew up Kid Cudi's
Yeah.
car, bro.
I mean, but they blowing up the car, you know, it's like hanging a nigga over a balcony. That's some movie shit. I mean, both of them.
car is too, bro.
Both of them is crazy. Yeah, he allegedly shook it at the Vanilla Ice, but you know, I don't know.
This super villain type shit.
Yeah, I didn't know this was like real shit. You know what I mean?
All this going on while he allegedly paid Buddy money to that.
Well, yeah. See,
That nigga standing on it.
no, the story makes sense. Basically, I'm gonna get into it real quick. But I've been hearing about this story for a couple years. You know, he basically wanted to kill Tupac because of all the shit that was going on. And what happened was he used to, Keefy D and them, Orlando Valentine, whatever their name is, them niggas used to work like street security for Puff. They used to work street security. And what happened is they also happened to be rivals to the Bloods that Suge and them ran with, the MOB. And what happened was they got into it. He had already put the bounty on his head, and then they get into it at the fight. And he was like, "It's a 2-for-1. We already want to kill this nigga because this nigga jumped on my nephew. So we could kill him and get $1 million for it. Let's do it." So it just fell into place. That's really what it was. So, you know, that's that. But yeah, I just want y'all reaction to this. Like, what's going on? Because then Diddy, yesterday he said it wasn't true, and then boom, they settled already.
Well, I think what's so long.
Excuse me.
I think they was coming up on the last days that you could file that civil suit. I guess they had something in New York where you can bring up old crimes and you had a certain amount of time to file a civil suit. She caught it within the last couple of days.
Okay. So he hit a little buzzer beater.
Yeah. Let me get a quick little come up for my new family. Hey, some of these stories you can't even make this shit up.
They said he was beating her till she was unrecognizable, and then making her stay in the hotel for weeks until her face cleared up with security outside of her door so she can't leave. Or like one time he sent her off to Hawaii so nobody could see her. So yeah, Jarrell, what you think, brother?
Man, we always heard rumors about Diddy, you know, about him doing gay shit or him doing this or that. I feel like the places he's been, you look at how long he's been in the game, the people he's beefed with, the artists that he's had under him.
Yeah.
he gotta be somewhat of a savage.
Yeah.
He gotta be the type of dude that's willing to, pay to have bad things happen to you.
Yeah.
Um,
Make sure I hit that like button. Go ahead.
Trying to blow up Kid Cudi's car.
Trying. He did.
That fucked him up, man.
He did. Kid Cudi confirmed that it happened.
What if we would have lost Kid Cudi over that shit? How fucking crazy would that have been if Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car? How fucking nuts is that? Like that doesn't even sound like real life, bro. Like this really sound like Diddy and living a whole nother. Like I said, he a super villain. So that's my take on it.
Yeah. I just say clearly this was being discussed behind the scenes. Diddy was playing hardball. I ain't giving you nothing. She said, all right, you testing my patience. I'm going to the media. And that's exactly what happened. Went to the media. It was like, damn. He looked at social media. This looked crazy.
How much you think you paid him?
I think he probably gave her half of that 30 million. You always start high. You aim high. He probably said, I give you 15 million right now if you gotta sign this NDA. And you gotta be quiet. You can't talk about this no more for the rest of your life. And I think she took that shit.
And I'm sure she was scared enough to not do it. Not to ever speak on this shit again. Cassie about to go disappear. We ain't heard from Cassie since they broke up.
Yeah. Hold on.
One thing I heard that was crazy was
Go ahead. Continue.
somebody said his ex-wife was in the process of writing a tell-all book and she turned up dead.
Wow. Oh, Kim Porter?
Yeah.
Damn, they saying that?
I think this is what's Twitter is. It's not like no verified. This isn't the FBI saying this. But yeah, I think even if you in Cassie's situation, like you gotta be like at a point where you scared for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you saying he did all of this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be kind of scared for your life to come out with this stuff. So like, why would you lie on a person that you that scared of?
But see, my thing is, Shorty Wop must be doing everything without even no hesitation. Like she more down for it. So he's like, shit, I'm gonna break out this money. We ain't gonna ever have no issues about this. Yeah. She probably a willing participant. She ain't gonna get Cassie.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting crazy. I don't know. Diddy, I think you did that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely think you did that shit. I think that's usually a settlement. It don't mean that it's an admission of guilt. But I think in this situation,
usually it prolong a little bit before not a day.
But that's what. But no, Diddy also is a smart businessman. That's probably why he ain't never went to jail. You feel me? My whole thing is get rid of the problem if you can afford it. Get rid of the problem if you can afford it. Sometimes you can't be greedy. Let's just get it done. It's kind of like Tory. We just talked about Meg. Listen, Tory's really in jail for 10 years right now. Because he didn't want to get kicked out the country. That's really essentially what it was.
If he would have played guilty, he still would have got kicked out.
He would have, yeah. But you know what? In hindsight, it's like, I'm about to do 10 years and then get kicked out the country after. Like Shine. I might as well have took them 2 years and risked it all, like whatever I was supposed to do, and just do that. You know, that's hindsight now. But sometimes it's better to just get rid of that problem expeditiously. You feel me? And that's what it is. He fucked it up. So
faster expeditiously.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how this connection sound. I think I got it.
So is Diddy canceled?
I said that you sound better now.
Can you cancel Diddy?
I don't think Diddy's canceled. I mean, people have been talking about him being a villain for a long time. You feel me?
I mean, if you try to cancel him, I mean, you can't cancel him in the industry because he got too much power.
Yeah.
Whatever he do, like business wise, he got too much power. He own a lot of shit. He ain't gotta worry about nobody else.
That's too much power.
He got his own network, so
he
don't
really
need nobody else's network to promote his shit.
It's too many people that are rich that depend on the Diddy for one thing or another. So like they not about to let their bag stop. Like, I think it's enough people that have like vested interest that like Diddy's not.
Cause there's so many street niggas you could think about that's been under him. The niggas don't say but so much about Diddy. They don't ever go too far.
You see, Wale ain't never said a word about getting dangled over the goddamn balcony.
Nigga, would you?
Kid Cudi ain't never said shit about his car getting
I
blown
wouldn't
up.
say shit. But nigga dang me over the back of it. Hey, you had to be there. If you wasn't there, shit ain't happening. I don't care. I'll be fucked up in the head and pissed off. If I know I can't get that get back, hey, that shit ain't
They
happening.
get back a motherfucker.
Even with Drake, there was that little rumor that he got smacked.
J. Cole too. He slapped both of them niggas. He was slapping light skinned niggas all year. He hit the coach with a kettlebell. Goddamn at USC or some shit. Like that nigga Diddy is not playing with niggas, man. Andre 3000. Shout out to 3 Stacks. He's making a return to music, blowing his windpipes. He's blowing on wind instruments. You know, a flute album.
Did you listen?
I listen to like 2 songs and just like, I mean, I'll do this shit when I decide to be on like smoking or like a shroom or some shit outside touching grass and shit. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't an everyday listen for me in this household. Maybe when I'm, maybe like when I'm waking up and, you know, I'm letting the dogs run outside, I'll put that on or something. But it's not really my cup of tea, you know. But I seen like some people, hey Rob, I seen some people criticizing it because they're like, bro waited like 17 years or however long it's been and he giving us a flute, like he don't want to rap, and people was angry about that. They saying like he could never be, people who got him in your top 5, he can never be that because he's scared to rap. How do you feel about that, Jarrell? Like when people say shit like that, like it's kind of like they saying like he has to rap, like, and he's scared to do it.
I could respect that because he doesn't have a solo album. I don't think he's scared. It is what it is. Like he's put out plenty of great raps, but I feel like there's something to that. Like if you prefer your number 1 rapper to have put out a rap album, like I feel like that's a fair argument. You know what I'm saying? But like clearly, like Andre doesn't give a fuck about that.
Nigga
like,
said the album. This is the album nobody asked for. Shout out to XLX.
Nah, but the facts, like nobody asked for it. Like, but he don't give a fuck, bro. Like he doing something different. Like he's not checking off the rapper
debate, barbershop debate.
He ain't either one of y'all. He ain't either one of y'all top 5 rappers.
I don't. When people ask me who my top 5, I don't say Andre.
I think he's in my. I'll put him somewhere in my top 5. If not, he'll be like 6 or 7. If he's somewhere there. But what I'll say to it is, if you watch the interview, and when you watch the interview, clearly, he basically said without saying that he's unmotivated through rap. I'm sure that has a lot to do with like the business aspect of it as well. And that's just not his passion no more. It's rapping. His passion is the flute, the wind instruments. As weird as it sounds, you don't really see that in hip hop. I get it. I respect it though. Like I don't. He's basically saying like I don't give a damn about being in y'all top 5 debates, about y'all shit that y'all argue about at the barbershop. I don't care about that shit. All I care about is my passion and doing what I love to do. I'm free. That's what it is. So I think that's just all he's trying to say, and he's being vulnerable. I seen Vlad say some bullshit talking about how Outkast get 20 million streams a month, but this album only got like on Spotify, it's got like his top song has like 17,000 listens or something like that. Numbers don't lie. And why are people calling him genius and all of this? And I'm like,
I mean, I respect it because the nigga did what he wanted.
Or they're calling him creative. He said, why are people calling him creative? Creativity has nothing to do with success. You know, that's what I think Vlad needs to understand. Like, stop being a numbers person. This is why they call people like Vlad, and I love Vlad, but this is why people call him culture vulture, because you're just looking at it from the successful standpoint. Like this type of music, I ain't gonna lie, what he's doing, that type of music lasts forever. Like,
And nigga, just think he streamed these songs. People gonna use this shit for meditation. Use this
Yeah.
shit for yoga. Use that shit just to goddamn.
this isn't a
burn
first week
incense.
sale. That's some hip hop shit. This isn't a first week sale album. You know what I
This
mean?
nigga might make one of the most money he ever made off this album.
Yeah.
Long term.
Ariel said, 3 Stacks lyrical breakdown. That's the breakdown.
But yo, we get a lot of bad rap music. We get a lot of bad hip hop because these artists try to force themselves to be who they were when they first came out.
Yeah.
And then now you 35. You're not the same thing you was when you was 21.
That's like niggas talking about the Jeezy album. Same type of shit.
Yeah. Wait, you mean that in a positive way, or like you feel like Jeezy?
A lot of people say that. I mean, it was 50-50.
Yeah. I feel like Jeezy.
I like where
Jay-Z
Jeezy's at in life.
have like found a way to like keep doing this shit in a way that is like
They can grow up and
authentic
do
to them.
that shit.
But I still feel like even the Jeezy album, like it still kind of got that street talk, but just in a more sophisticated way,
Yeah.
you know. And it's also like he's sprinkling a little game in there too. You know what I mean? Like I thought the album was solid.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't great,
It was a solid.
but it wasn't
album.
bad
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Like I just like it's solid. Like I can go back and probably snatch like 5-6 songs off of there that I fuck with and keep it moving. You know what I mean? And as long as like rappers is doing that, I'm good with that.
There's not no moments on there where you like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to be
exactly.
See, I don't know what Andre was doing. He was just blowing the flute. Like, this nigga could have been walking down the
He's
street.
showing
had
y'all
a
what he
mic.
was doing.
He might have had a mic hooked up to the shit while he walking down the street. Like,
He's showing y'all what he was
where
doing.
he was at the laundromat. He was at the laundromat. You know?
Studied on the interview was dope, but yeah, we make sure y'all hit that like button in here. Y'all doing good. Like the views is going pretty good today. Shout out Jarrell in the building. Camera girl, what you think about the Andre 3000? Man?
I liked it.
You like it?
You like that? That's what's up. I still gotta listen.
I
to
got
that
a lot
album.
of work done yesterday listening to
That's
that.
definitely an album you can work to. I give you that. That's definitely an
So
album you
like,
can get some
is it
work
like
done.
elevator music,
No, it wasn't elevator music. No, I wouldn't call it that.
It's like
like jazz.
It wasn't jazz. It was more on the. A lot of people, like I said, like I told you yesterday, it's more for your meditation, more for
concentration.
yoga, concentration. You know, just to relax. If you wanted to smoke, like I said, if you wanted to smoke to it, you could be in a whole other universe. But no, it wasn't. I didn't see it as elevator music.
I'll give y'all a breakdown
Oh God.
after I go do my smoke this weekend.
So, BJ said, reaching a broader audience, the album can be played for meditation, massage therapy, upscale restaurants, elevator music, etc. I agree.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to. Vlad talking about 17,000. Nigga, it's been out for a day. Like, what are we talking about?
Right.
It's been out for a
Niggas
day.
still
That's the problem with hip hop now.
I think a lot of
Like,
niggas
we need to
listen
get
to
back
it.
to a time, and that's probably why he left. Cause that's probably why he stopped doing hip hop, cause of shit like that. Like, we gotta stop just only making an album a good album, or it's only successful if it does good. Like, it's on, like, you know what I mean? Like,
And the nigga Rod said, "Shit, look what happened to Russell Simmons."
yeah,
We talking about the Diddy part.
yeah. Listen, man. Chris said album of the year. Cameraman said album of the year. Now
Nigga,
this
come to
is-
work and say it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Chris. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I think I still gotta find the right setting to listen. I try
Lame man,
to
nigga.
car, bro. It's not a car.
It's not a.
No,
it's
I
car.
feel like it's a car. It's a car ride. Like if it's like the morning time, the sun coming up, you going out of town. It ain't that.
Don't do it. It's some
It
weird
ain't
Not even
sounds on
that.
motherfucker.
It's not
like,
even that ride home after you've been out all night in the
Don't-
club. and
don't-
you just
No,
wanna get
no,
something.
hell no.
Like,
You know, I like the R&B on the ride home.
Nah, bro, don't do it. I was bumping it. It's some weird sounds on there. It's some whistling, bro. I thought something was wrong with my car.
Hey, you gonna take that shit with a shroom? Hell no. I ain't never took one. I still wouldn't do that shit on no shroom. 'cause you gotta
I
do
listen to that
like
shit on the shroom for sure.
I would definitely. For sure.
What this nigga? Listen, tell this you. Tell it. He thinks that, bro. This nigga thinks that shroom is like crack. Sorry, somebody
I
tell
don't
me.
even eat mushroom, regular mushroom.
It don't taste like nothing. You just eat it. I swear to
That's a
God,
lie.
it's
That's a
no.
lie.
The one I had no flavor.
Bro, okay. That's a lie, bro. Like, shroom tastes like shit. realistically.
The one that I had, I done had two different people.
Yeah.
The one I had when I went to New York, and that was the most effective one. I promise you to God, this shit had no taste to it, bro. I ate it. I was just like, damn, this shit don't taste like nothing.
In the chocolate bar, I gotta put that in the.
Yeah, you can
That's
get you
the
a
way-
tea.
I've done the tea. If you do the tea and you grind it down, it like the onset's a little faster. It's a different way. It's a shorter trip, so some people prefer it that way. But yeah, that's like a whole.
That's a whole nother story.
Cause they wanted.
I hope ain't no kids in here.
Somebody asked for laid back to incorporate that, and I was like,
Absolutely
nah,
not.
I can't do it because I don't do nothing. I can't sell nothing. I don't do myself.
Shit, like Webby said, I don't sell weed because I smoke it, bitch. I sell crack. Shout out to Webby.
You probably did that too. Bro, what happened to the twins, bro?
Oh, Webby?
Yeah, man.
Ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? This nigga out here having seizures everywhere you go. They probably get him about it. Get them about it. So Benzino and Coi Leray have been going viral. She did an interview with Angie Martinez, and in the interview, she said it's gonna be a couple parts we're gonna talk about. But basically, she said, Angie Martinez said, "How did your dad take your success?" Or what's going on with you and your dad? And she said basically how like her dad still want to be he still feels like he has a story to tell in rap. Sound like she kind of said that he envied her success. That's what she actually did say. He envied her success at first. I guess she's saying like we on straight terms. Benzino replied to that, and he just went on a weird ass rant. He said Angie Martinez don't like me. She know what she was doing by asking that question. You're a lady, an older lady at that. Stop manipulating the situation. Then he randomly went off on Busta Rhymes.
Ain't nobody ever said nothing bad about Angie, bro.
Right.
And nigga, this your daughter.
Yeah.
Like what? Like how can somebody? It's your daughter.
How can she manipulate that answer?
Yeah, like you dropped the ball somewhere. If like somebody could come and manipulate your daughter
Yeah.
against you, like you dropped the ball realistically.
So then,
They see his daughter's popping. His name ain't popping no more. He trying to do whatever to stay in there. Busta ain't owe that nigga nothing to make that call. Clearly they ain't cool. Cause if they was that cool, he might have gave him a call like, "Yo, look, I'm doing we shooting the video for the song we did." But Benzino, just sit the fuck down. Cap nigga of the week.
How your daughter you're not talking to your daughter regularly if this never came
And
up
she
in
grown.
discussion.
Yeah.
She grown in
Yeah.
the same industry that you grew up in. You know how this shit go.
yeah, I agree. I think that
Now, you should have been saying, Busta, why the hell you own this song? Cause that shit
No.
horrible.
nah.
That nigga sounded horrible on that song. I don't ever want to hear Busta sound like he in the men's choir.
I actually didn't think it was that bad.
That nigga sound
I didn't think it was that
his
bad.
first Sunday, it was the men's choir. Hear that shit.
Hey, shout out to your opinion. I ain't mad at it.
You tell me Busta ain't sound like a deacon up there?
I mean, Busta was just rhyming how Busta always.
No, I'm
rhymes.
talking about he try to sing a little bit.
Oh no,
That's
what
what I
the
was-
fuck you
Nah,
matter?
get somebody-
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That's funny.
So then, this was like I think the biggest moment. She started speaking about how her and her family had to sleep in the car. She was selling drugs and she had to work at Dunkin' Donuts, while her daddy was on Love and Hip Hop getting a check.
Love and hip hop pay like that though.
I mean, enough.
to keep you out the car.
Put it like this, yeah. Enough.
You out
Put it like
the
this.
car, but-
Let's say that he could
It's his
probably.
daughter, like you said.
Let's say he could get $75,000 per episode. He probably got other income too, so he has enough to where if you sleep in the car, you can come over here and sleep with me.
At least they got you in the Motel 6.
But that's what she said. This was let's watch the whole thing.
Rough times. Like we hit rock bottom to the point where like I remember coming home from school and it's an eviction notice on our door. My mom was picking up nickels and dimes. I would see my father like online.
Hold on. This is what I think the first lie was. She said my mom was picking up nickels and dimes. Your mama was the hood lady walking around picking up change off the ground? That was crazy.
Rough times. Like we hit rock bottom to the point where like I remember coming home from school and this eviction notice on our door. My mom was picking up nickels and dimes. I would see my father like online or whatever, he was even into the Love and Hip Hop. How you get to live this life and we over here struggling? I realized I really had to separate myself. We done slept in cars, hotel rooms, one bed, one hotel room with all of us in it. I done sold drugs. I done worked at Dunkin' Donuts, fucking registers, A&P Supermarket, Palermo's Bakery, and like I done it all.
She said she slept in cars. Queen never slept in no fucking car that I knew about. I was with her mother until she was 9, and I had her from 9 to 16, 5 months out the year. She'd be with me. She lived with me twice. She lived here in Atlanta with me, and she went to Campbell High School. Looked like she's almost brainwashed. Like she ain't never slept in no car and sold drugs and all this. Like I don't know why she's running with this narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is crazy. I've never seen no shit like
rough times. Like we hit rock bottom.
So it seems like the fans kind of was on Benzino's side, and I seen some people like you see how you said when she lived in Atlanta, she went to Campbell High School. So one, I googled where Campbell High School was. That's in Vinings. So yeah, it's a lot of money over there in Vinings. But
I mean, he said that he know. Maybe he just didn't know she was sleeping in the car.
Possibly.
Both could be true.
The people from Campbell was like, she always had the top tier shit. Now, what I say is, yes, a lot of things does go on that you may not know, but I feel like sleeping in the car is a bit extreme. Now, maybe her selling, like, what is the drugs you were selling? Like, what, you sold some weed here and there or something like that? I know niggas I grew up with that had everything and sold a little weed, you know what I'm saying? They still wanted to do certain things. So, yeah, he may not know all of his child's actions, but I think that what he's trying to say is, I've always provided for you. So who are you to say if, like, you're struggling, like, and I provided for you, like, he's saying, like, he's saying that the industry, this is the story that they're making her go with. Like, the industry wants you rappers need to come from struggle, basically. That's what he's trying to say.
I say this though, like he had an opportunity to say that I was always a provider, and he didn't.
Well, he's
with me.
This is just a little clip. He basically said that. I watched the whole thing.
Okay, so but he break it down like
he break it down.
I was given this amount over this period. Y'all should have been.
He said that even when he was broke, he didn't just take care of her and her mom.
Okay.
He took care of the 2 other boys that her mom had from our children of rappers. You get what I'm saying?
That's facts, and it's literally, even when you look at Drake, you look at certain people, it's like they almost try to like not fucking emphasize the story up front. Like,
yeah,
you got Ruby Rose. Nobody be talking about her fucking and his father.
Bro, first of all, Ruby Rose went to Brookwood. That's like a few miles down the street. If you would, I dated a girl from Brookwood one time. She lived in a mini mansion. There ain't no apartments over there in Brookwood. Hey, look, I met you at Carlisle Club.
They make sure the district.
I met you at Carlisle Club. It ain't no Carlisle clubs in Brookwood. It ain't no Carlisle clubs. Carlisle Club is like a little, you know what I mean? A little, it's like a starter apartment. You know what I'm saying? So.
Facts. Some people can't
help business credit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. Like it ain't Ruby Rose had a song called like Hood Girl Aesthetic or some stupid shit that was trending the other day.
Facts.
And her mom, she's literally like the Cosbys. Like her mom is like a dentist, her dad's a doctor. And then she Eritrean, I think, like East African basically. Yeah. You know they be having bread. Look at shout out to Tiki, man. They come from something. You know what I'm saying? Like they know how to make bread. So this is what I think the industry puts out there. Like, look, you need a story because you can't be known as just Benzino's daughter. So we gotta get Benzino out of the picture. You need to be known for being Coi Leray and not just Benzino's daughter. Plus, a lot of people in the industry don't fuck with Benzino. That's what I think that conversation went like.
I think most people go fuck with her just because they don't like Benzino and they see how much of an uproar he got in over this.
Oh,
nigga, all his ops about to goddamn work with her.
I mean, I don't like him because I saw the way Eminem.
Yes,
did him, you know what I'm
XL.
saying? I've been not liking Benzino for a long time, just off of the rappers that I like that he beefed with, you know. So I can see like from a standpoint of you trying to market her, like yeah, I wouldn't want Benzino anywhere near her. For the first couple years, I just found out.
Did you bring up that part where he asked her for money?
That was coming next. So,
Okay.
so basically, she even put it out there that he asked her for money or whatever, and Benzino came back and said, "You're my daughter. I made you. Of course, I'm asking for. If I need some money, I'm gonna ask you for some money."
You can ask all day long.
And the fans online was calling her a deadbeat daughter. Because they were saying like, if my pops or my mom asked me for some money, then if I got it, I'm giving it to them. Like, what you mean? Like, I don't even know why they were saying like I don't know why she even brought that up. Now for me, I think it just depends. I guess it's kind of like what. Clearly, she either sees through the bullshit and knows that her dad didn't do shit, or she's either been fed a certain narrative about her father. That's the only thing I can think of. And he's trying to, say that, yeah, I've asked my sons for money before. Like when I was down, I've asked her for money or whatever. That's my daughter. I can ask her for money. So I don't know. What y'all think about it?
I mean, you can ask for money, but she
didn't say that she owed it.
She ain't obligated to give it to her.
Yeah. He didn't never say that she owes
And
it
then
to
if she
him.
felt like that nigga had them sleeping in cars and all this shit,
Yeah.
and they had the bare minimum, I ain't gonna be in no rush to get nigga. You Benzino, go find a way to get another check.
I can see that.
But so a lot of this rap shit be fake. And there's probably times where she fucking saw this nigga on TV and it looked like he had money he didn't have. So I feel like that's a factor in all of this.
But you also gotta look like that. Maybe she didn't understand it.
Right. But you said she was probably fed a narrative about her dad.
Yeah, maybe. It's possible.
Like that's it. It's
Yeah.
calculated. Like they put out, okay, I'm Benzino, the artist and the owner of Source. Like there was a calculated narrative that his team put together.
Yeah.
And then you got your mom, and she might be telling you the whole truth. She might be leaving a little bit out. She might, who knows? So I don't know.
It just
It's a
that's
messy
something
situation.
where it's like they just need to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
For one, they need to sit down and talk because this is not. It's not making sense. So let's move on. So as y'all see this picture right here, you see this lady who's very flexible, rather flexible. Her feet is over her head. Shout out to her. YG, he posted this picture up, just on the ground, like it was lit last night type shit. Now I don't know if this is a skit or not, but y'all see this young black man right here in the corner. He had asked YG to take the picture down because that's his BM. Let's listen.
I'm gonna try to keep this short and whatnot. A lot of y'all already know what's going on and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? If you've been on IG lately. But this is a message for YG and whatnot. And from a real one to a real one, man, I'm asking that you please take my baby mama, you know what I mean, off your IG with her, picture of her busting it all open and whatnot. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Baby was telling me, she had to go to her sisters. Her sister is going through some things and, she got to handle some family issues. So I'm like, cool. It is what it is. You feel me? I wake up, text message, DMs going crazy like, nigga, ain't this your baby mama? You know what I'm saying? So I go over to YG Instagram. Baby mama on there busting it open, going crazy. Niggas all in the background cheesing and smiling. Got me looking like a straight goofy, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And niggas like, oh, if that's your baby mama, you need to keep her in check. You know what I'm saying? Baby, don't listen. You feel me? And now I'm out here looking like a goofy, you feel me? So, like I say, man, if you're a real one, I'm asking that you please take my baby mama down. I'm gonna try to keep this short and whatnot.
This whole shit was going on with me. That's how he really was feeling.
Damn, party. So yeah, if you YG, do you take the picture down?
Fuck no. Clearly, nigga, it ain't like
It ain't like she felt bad about it, nigga. She lied to you so she could go make some money.
Baby mama don't listen. He probably heard it. She probably told them, hey, what they did in Players Club, they hit that green button and that motherfucker went off.
Baller alert.
She said, oh, YG in the building, there's some money. Get your ass upstairs.
Don't mind if I do.
Man, listen, man, I'm gonna just say this, brother.
You know how much of a tip she got? Now niggas gonna be going to that club just to find her.
And you just calling her your baby mama. That's not even your girl. Boy, you better be happy. That's a blessing.
You know what the real problem is?
What?
His niggas bad. His real niggas got there seeing that shit, talking shit to him.
Yeah, that's all it is. He just worried about what people think.
Bro, at least she had a good performance. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
At least she went up there and mediocre.
Yeah, and she bad. You know, and that's if that really is his baby mama too. Nigga could be joking.
You could have had a baby mama that was caught on film throwing up or some shit, bro. She actually athletic. Like,
she actually up there throwing it up.
Yeah. She entertained the world with that pic, you know?
Yeah.
That's I see niggas in the comments like, where the video?
Man, listen, that's all I'm saying. Like,
he should be supporting. He should be trying to like book her some shows or something.
Like, hey, maybe you need to hold the camera next time.
Yeah, she gotta lean into.
Why she gotta do it? Why she gotta strip? That's the first question. What's going on?
Oh, you see that stretched out white beater?
And they got that saggy ass white beater. They got to go out. Hey, grandma, record. Take your ass outside and record. That nigga ain't got his own shit. The fuck.
Right. So that's the crazy thing to me too. Is like, bro, like this nigga signed up for this L, bro. Like he went out of his way. Like I gotta put my name on this L.
Yeah,
the
you
world
should
needs
shut
to
the
know
fuck up.
that I took this L. Like I'm never ever in my life hopping on the internet to talk about my biggest loss in life. Like no, I'm not doing that.
I agree.
You know how to take that because if his homeboy is like mine. Oh, you gonna get roasted. But nigga, you just gotta take this shit on the chin, nigga. Do some research, find something on
gotta
the
take it on the chin.
Right.
Now you just made this shit worse. Now you looking like a goofy on the internet.
Yeah. That's why I think he a comedian. Cause that was like, it was too much comedy relief in what he was saying. Like that's some shit, that's some comedy shit. So I was like, oh, he just trying to get on. I feel him. That's probably not even baby mama. He probably took that.
So.
Alright, so it's been a debate. We got two more subjects real quick. So this was a debate online right here because Coach K, who used to manage Jeezy and Gucci, and you know he's part owner of QC. He said some bold comments that had an East Coast down South argument going on, and this is what he said.
Jeezy was probably more relevant than Jay. No, seriously, at that point.
Yeah. So he's talking about when Jeezy first came out. And he said, he just starts this off. He says Jeezy was more relevant than Jay. Let's continue.
Jeezy was probably more relevant than Jay. No, seriously, at that point.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But you from New York, bro.
But he was. I'm from New York.
You from New York. Jeezy from the South. New York was on him like that. And the whole South. Jay hadn't really, the South still, you know what I'm saying? Like, to Big Pimpin', like the South wasn't into Big Pimpin'. Jeezy was probably more relevant than.
So basically, essentially, he's saying that Jeezy was loved everywhere when Jeezy was at his highest, I guess he's saying. And he's saying at that same time that Hov was huge, like on the East Coast, but he wasn't bigger than Jeezy or more relevant than Jeezy.
I mean,
in the South.
I don't agree. I feel like if he would have said Wayne, then we would have had a bigger discussion. Just because at that time he had the game on the chokehold. Mm-hmm. But Jeezy, I mean, the street niggas loved him, but just the street niggas didn't love Jay-Z. Jay-Z had a broader audience than Jeezy did. When Jeezy came out and he was taking over, he had a buzz in the streets. He liked the street niggas. The niggas didn't want to hear that type of shit. You're not putting out no commercial songs back then at the time that he's talking about. So, I mean, nah, he wrong.
Yeah, I think he wrong too. Like, I don't know, bro. Like for me as a kid, like when I think about 9/11, like I remember the towers being hit and all of that, but I also vividly remember going home and listening to the Blueprint on 9/11 and hearing Takeover for the first time. So like, Carlisle Club was we had some folks from all over there. Like, we had people from New York, but yeah, I will say this though. It's like Jeezy definitely had moments. Like when Jeezy took off, when the first mixtape, that little period from the first mixtape to the first album, Jeezy had a crazy buzz, and that just happens sometimes in hip hop where you're the it guy for a second. And maybe in those couple of months, there were more people talking about Jeezy than Jay-Z. But, bro, look at Jay-Z's career, the longevity. And it might be a moment where it's like, I'm talking about this rapper more. Like, all Jay-Z got to do is come release music, and that's over.
And I wasn't even here when Jeezy blew. And like I said,
you came right in the middle.
No, I'm saying like when it first, like I was still in Virginia, and I saw how big that shit was when it came out. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Jeezy by saying it. Like, niggas was fucking with Jeezy hard, but over Jay-Z, like, say he had a bigger, nah.
I'm gonna say this. He right, but he wrong. Jeezy was hotter. But Jeezy was hotter than Jay-Z at the time. Jeezy was the guy. 2005 summer. The album dropped. Going into my sophomore year, high school. Jeezy was hotter. That year, maybe that year and a half, Jay-Z was an executive. I mean, Jay-Z was he was running the label. He was running Def Jam. He wasn't concerned as a rapper with making music at the time. Jeezy was hotter, and yes, he's right when he says more relevant than Jay-Z. That does not mean that he's bigger than Jay-Z. Sexy Red is hotter than Nicki Minaj right now. But if Nicki Minaj decides to drop an album, the fans are flocking to Nicki Minaj's album more than they're gonna flock to hers. Now that's a little bit more broad, but because Jeezy was hot at the time where his first week sales could probably beat a Jay-Z. Jay-Z had retired, came back, he was doing all type. He didn't even come back yet. He had just retired and doing all kind. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He was on some Michael Jordan shit, right? So yes, he's hotter. That's what I would say. So there is some validity to what he's saying, like when he said more.
2005 went 50 hotter than both of them niggas.
No, 50 dropped 2003.
That wasn't 2003.
His first album dropped 2003. I was in 8th grade. That's his hottest. That's his hottest. Massacre dropped, I think, the next year, maybe 2005. So yeah, he was gonna outsell Jeezy for sure. But what I will say, what he's trying to say is, he's right in the aspect of like, just in the streets, in the club. See, a lot of people get hypnotized from Atlanta. Like, Atlanta is its own world, especially in. So like, yes, in Atlanta we play our own artists. Yeah. We push our own records. Everybody gets on. It's a lot of teamwork, a lot of home cooking. So yes, in Atlanta, you don't really hear niggas saying put on that Jay-Z. Now, Atlanta is full of niggas that's from New York, that's from Connecticut, that's from the East Coast. So anytime Jay-Z comes to town, he's going to sell out because he's Jay-Z. And there's it's literally a boiling pot full of niggas that's from everywhere. So Atlanta is always going to be on the market for niggas to do a show. So in a sense, he's right. Like, if I'm riding down the street, I'm not hearing Jay-Z. I was going to hear Jeezy. But he's wrong in totality. It's a lot more people than just the niggas that's from our neighborhood.
But so the weird thing to me is like bro, again, like, shit, we grew up in Gwinnett. Like, my brother was a diehard Jay-Z fan. His homie was a diehard Jay-Z fan. He from New Jersey. Like, they bumping. They were diehard Jeezy fans too. But you know what I'm saying. And it's crazy that he mentioned Big Pimpin', because it's like, you talking about the South, bro. We what, Pimp C and Bun B there, we coming, like, period. Like, that record, like, that's not the record to throw out there when we talking about.
I think he's trying to say that I think he's trying to say That's the only record not the only record, but that's his biggest record in the South because of who was on the record.
What about the Ha remix?
You said the what?
The Ha remix, 400 Degrees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like whole,
I mean,
whole Ben.
Yeah, but you know, we was very young when that came out. Like I was like 9, 10, so I can't really tell you how it buzzed in the streets. I remember the song, but I can't tell you necessarily how it buzzed in the streets. I don't know
It's
that.
the same thing that Drake does now.
Yeah.
Like that play, like Jay-Z hopping on Ha, that's the same as Drake hopping on Versace.
So it used to be a thing too, back in the time, like when Go Crazy came out, like it was always a thing. Like certain albums in certain regions would have certain remixes to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, I never forget. When Go Crazy came out, it was just Jeezy on there on the album, but allegedly, like up north, Go Crazy, when you bought the album, it had Jay-Z on there.
Right.
This is before the internet, so like they catered to certain areas. So I can understand it. Like it was a lot of shit manipulation going on. Goddamn, Rodney talking about Hood's Hottest Princess. Yeah, that's the name of her album. Y'all go cop that. The deluxe just dropped. Shout out to Sexy Red. Hood's Hottest Princess.
Never.
Go buy the vinyl.
Them snowman shirts was getting banned in school. Yeah, who is? Hey, XLX. Who is you? Who is you? I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who you is. I appreciate the comments too, XLX. I appreciate the participation.
Shout out Jarrell. That's my homie.
Okay.
Shout out Jarrell coming through. He
Okay.
from North
His
Side.
name Jarrell too?
Yeah, his name is Jarrell.
Boy, y'all confused. Well, shout out to Jarrell.
Big shout out. Yeah.
Big shout out to Jarrell, man. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure you hit that like button. We're going to get to the last subject. This is one of them episodes. I'm enjoying myself, fellas. Good conversation. This is the last one. Real quick. Let's get, we got to give a sports one, man.
Jay.
Shout out to fucking Draymond fucking Green. Draymond Green decided he's going to get his Latrell Sprewell on.
He was ready to get dressed and go home.
And allegedly he I didn't look this up. I'm about to lie. I didn't look it up, but on ESPN they showed that this nigga, when Steph plays, he's only been ejected.
Wait, who
twice.
said that shit?
Rudy.
Yeah.
When Steph plays, he's been ejected 2 times. When Steph ain't playing, he's been ejected 9 times. So clearly this nigga said shit. When Steph off, I'm off too. I want y'all to pay attention right here. This is Clay and some other irrelevant nigga from the Timberwolves.
He is irrelevant.
It ain't even 2 minutes in, nigga. Ain't been a bucket score. It's 0-0.
That nigga has to work. Go.
This shit is crazy. Watch these niggas. A fight is about to break down.
We're scoreless. We'll stay 0-0 the first 2 minutes. And then, look at...
So they tug of war. You see that? Rudy Gobert, right here. Big goofy France nigga who everybody hate. They blame him for starting COVID in the NBA. Draymond hates that nigga because he won a Defensive Player of the Year over him. This man is trying to break up the fight. Now, apparently they're saying from Draymond's angle, it looks like he was choking Clay out. That's what they're saying. That's Steve Kerr's excuse, and he's sticking to it. He said his hands was around his neck. I just want y'all to watch what Draymond is going to do to this 7'11" nigga.
Look at Klay Thompson and McDaniels. What is going on with that? Wow. You've got a full-on fracas going on. Draymond came in to defend on. McDaniels, what is going on with that? And then, look at Klay Thompson and McDaniels. What is going on with that? Wow. You've got a full-on fracas going on. Draymond came in to defend Klay.
Getting choked out like that. Y'all gotta know, just let me keep getting choked.
I ain't gonna lie.
We ain't cool no more.
Listen.
We got requested trade.
Let me start this one off. I ain't gonna lie. I know maybe people not gonna agree with this. Rudy Gobert wasn't choking. First of all, his hands wasn't around that nigga neck. I just looked at it. He was literally breaking it up. Now the problem lies in usually you're supposed to pull your own teammate. I pull mine. You get what I'm saying? I think that's where it stemmed from.
But a street fight.
But I also think Draymond was on the bullshit. Draymond seen an opportunity where he could put his hands on Rudy Gobert. He hates Rudy Gobert. It's documented. It's also documented that he doesn't want to play when Steph is here. I get it. I think that Draymond, it was funny as fuck. Let me say that. It was funny as fuck. Draymond did some clown shit though. Like, both could be true. He got suspended 5 games. I agree with the suspension. You can't. It's one thing if you kind of choked him and then held him or whatever and let him go, but you choked him and pulled him. Your own coach is screaming for you to let him go. You know what I'm saying? Like, your own coach is like, no, let him go.
There's a lot of noise going on. He couldn't hear.
So I think that, while it's funny and I understand it, I understand completely. Like, he did what he thought.
You think he should have got more than 5?
I think I would have gave him about 7. I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I say that is because of this. He got ejected 2 games prior, and then the game after the ejection when they played Minnesota the first time, he was just, you could tell he just walking around on some timing right now. Like, he on some other shit. Like, they showed Anthony Edwards going up for a layup. He fouled him. He fouled him hard. Anthony Edwards go, damn. The fuck? Like, y'all been playing it. Y'all play it at the park and shit. You got fouled. You see a nigga that's overly aggressive. You like, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He hit him with one of that. The nigga goes and is caught on the mic. So the NBA hears this. He goes, and what the fuck you gonna do about it, nigga? It's like, damn, nigga, what type of energy is you on this court? Like, relax. Nigga, are you on steroids or some shit? Like, it's always a nigga that's ready to escalate some shit. So I think that they probably was sending him a message like, nigga, you need to calm down. Like, you're doing too much. What's going on? That's just my personal opinion. What do y'all think about it?
Hey, this nigga done got his money. He been in the league a long time. He declining a little bit.
He said it's gonna be Draymond. Quit trying to change him.
Oh, we understand that. We ain't trying to change you, but you gonna pay for your sins.
If I can't D you up the way I usually do, Paul, shit. Have to choke you out. And whatever else I gotta do to make sure your ass ain't gonna scope. Until I get out of here. And he headed to the club.
Gigi said, turn that man every which way but loose.
It's his role on the team, bro. It's his role on the team. And, like, at the end of the day, Golden State has been, they got Draymond, but, like, they've been, the light-skinned Hall of Fame for the past couple of years. So, like, Draymond, his role is to be like, all right, like, we the light-skinned niggas, but you not about to try us, period. And
he's the enforcement for the light-skinned niggas.
Exactly. I'm sure when coaches come up against Golden State, they're like, hey, we got to be physical. Hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Draymond he's there to, like, make sure it don't get too physical. Like, you got you got a second thought before you hit Steph Curry in the mouth.
Yeah, you got to deal with me, nigga.
And it's good that it's early in the season. He's just getting it out the way. He letting y'all know, like, hey, my footwork, I'm not going to slide over the way I used to slide over, but... Yeah.
These hands work.
Might beat you.
The hands work,
exactly,
though. The hands work, nigga. The hands fucking work.
The league is on notice.
They about to call all his shit tight as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if we on Prize Picks or whatever, man, do you have anything about Draymond with fouls?
Man, it's time for that. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what? What's the scenario? Hey. All right. Okay, I got a quick one right here. Okay, let me ask y'all. Okay, I'm gonna ask you first. This is from the daughter aspect. Your daughter is being abused, right? She comes home. She comes to, not even home. Like, she's living with a nigga. She comes to the crib, and she's showing you that, like she said, this is what happened to me. How do you handle it?
Are you done? Are you going back? Lee, are you sure you done? Because before I go risk taking a charge for your ass to be back over there by tomorrow, like, and I think because I've seen it happen so many times, in that moment, I'm just speaking now to calm mind, and I don't actually see this happening, but you gonna be quick to want to go beat the nigga ass, but you gotta really sit down and have a talk with your daughter first, because you could be setting yourself up for spending a lot of money in legal fees, and she go right back to the nigga.
That'd be tragic. So I think like some of that conversation happened before, right? Like you should be doing that work before. Like ideally, like you should raise a daughter that's able to come to you and communicate, hey, this is abuse versus hey, this is a relationship that maybe we need to do something a little different.
Like some Keke Palmer as Derrick Jackson shit they got going on.
Yeah.
They both be hitting each other.
But like bro, any kid that I raise, like yeah, I hope that I'm raising a trustworthy kid.
Mm-hmm.
So my kid say, hey, this is happening, I'm being abused, then you know.
So what about your son? You hear that your son is putting hands on his woman, or you see it, or you figure it out that your son is putting hands on a woman. What do you do? Because I agree with Brandon, by the way. My opinion with the daughter. I agree with Brandon.
I'm putting my hands on my son, and you leaving that girl alone, and you better hope she don't press charges. I ain't gonna tell her to do that.
I'm encouraging to press charges.
Nah,
I'm not necessarily encouraging, but I'm gonna tell her, do what you gotta do. If that's how you feel, if that's what you feel like you need to do what you gotta do, nigga. You gotta learn. I can't make her. I feel like I'm not gonna go to her and be like, please don't press charges for my son. If she calls me and say he's been putting his hands on me, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna deal with him, but everything whichever way you want to go with it, like say she just provides proof and shit, whichever way you want to go with it, that's on you. That's what I'm gonna tell her.
I'm gonna be more so leave that nigga. And if he come around you call me. Like, you need to be done with that nigga. And then it's like, and just know I'm gonna handle that nigga my damn self. Now, if she chooses to do it, I can't get mad. I'm not about to, what you just said, I'm not gonna have that conversation.
Well, it's something in here in both of these responses. Like, one thing is, like, I can't let my kid avoid accountability for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
For nothing. So it's like, even with the daughter situation, it's like, if you have some accountability in the situation, like if there's something going on, like you're not telling me the whole shit, like I need that accountability. So the same with my son, like I'm not gonna help my son dodge taking accountability. That's not what we're doing. Like that's not what men do.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. That's what I said, like I'll help you at the same time. Like we gotta get you some therapy or something. We gotta figure out what's triggering you to feel like you got to put your hands on a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'll do everything to help you, but if she decide that she want to press charges or whatever, I'm going to tell him, like, nigga, you got to deal with that. Exactly. You decided to do it. So, it is what it is. I'm not helping you out with that situation. The only help I'm getting is trying to get you to stop doing that. But as far as, like, the consequences, you need them consequences. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing consequences all week with my kids. So shit about that, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It come with it. I want to put my daughter in some type of martial arts as an extracurricular activity, and I'm teaching her how to shoot. I agree with that.
But would that matter if she dating a football player? Would that matter if she dating somebody 300 pounds? Like,
yeah. Or just a man in general, like you can know some martial arts, but as soon as I bear hug your ass, you know what I mean? Yeah. We can still try to prepare you. I get it. I understand it. We want to put them in the best position as possible. But at the same time, man is a man, and he just may be stronger. You know what I mean?
I think the better thing is, like, teach your daughter to, like, not date niggas that are abusive and manipulative.
Look for those signs early. But if you got to shoot, you got to shoot. We'll deal with the legal fees later.
Right. It might be a moment.
All right. I got a good one for y'all. I need y'all to pay attention. I know how, Brandon, I know how your ass, you on the phone right now. You don't hear it. I got to read it all over. Pay attention. Here we go. Elaine is married to Yvonne. Yes, those are two women. Elaine is married to Yvonne. Elaine adopted Yvonne's 3 teenage kids from a previous relationship. And her family loves the kids and treats them as their own. 1 week before Thanksgiving, Elaine's little brother, Brock, had his first kid, and everyone comes to see the baby. When Elaine and Brock's mother walks in, she shouts, "Where's my first grandbaby at?" The 3 adopted kids feel a little awkward, and Elaine gets upset and cancels Thanksgiving at her house the next week. Is she overreacting?
Yeah, she overreacted. Because she had not said that out loud to the other kids could hear it, maybe, but...
You saying the grandparents could have been more considerate.
Yeah, you could have been more considerate. But I mean, they excited for their first...
Biological.
Yeah, like, you can't get mad at them for being excited for that. They still love the other three the same way. But come on, man. You gotta...
Yeah, I'd have told her.
And it wasn't like they were like 10, I mean like
they're
4,
teenagers.
5, 6. Like, they teenagers, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what it is.
Let's say 13, 15, 17 type shit.
No,
like,
man, grow up.
I'd have just told my mom, can you speak with them? Because I think they kind of felt a little way. And just let them know that you didn't mean it like that. And then we could just continue on with our lives.
Your mom was like, fuck them kids.
Where my first grandbaby at?
Yeah. That's tough, but
that shit sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
Canceling Thanksgiving is an extreme action.
Facts.
Fuck, that food already ready.
Yeah.
This is a week before. So that shit marinating.
A week
all kind
before,
of shit.
nah, bro, that's crazy. Niggas gotta like get whole new plans now. A week before Thanksgiving.
Now we gotta do it at grandma. Now we gotta do it at grandma little shotgun house in the hood and shit.
You know the oven don't work.
Niggas gotta bring the deep fryer and shit. Cook it at your house and bring it over. All type of shit. All right.
No heating that motherfucker.
Right.
The oven open and shit.
Right. Ain't no backyard too. We got the kid got to run in the street and shit.
You got tables in the front, y'all.
All right. Cutting Sticky.
My boy,
she died.
Cousin Sticky is on.
Never gonna die.
Listen to this one, y'all. Cousin Sticky is on a first date with a beautiful black woman named Carisha.
Wait, cut or sticky?
Cousin Sticky.
Cousin
That's his name.
Sticky. All right.
Cousin Sticky is on a first date with a beautiful black woman named Carisha. After the outing, they go back to Sticky's pad to chill, watch a movie, just a nightcap. Carisha goes to the bathroom to shit, low key, and clogs the toilet. Embarrassed, Carisha scoops the shit out of the toilet and puts it in the cat litter box by the bathroom. Sticky sees the shit 30 minutes later and asks Carisha, did she do that shit? And she says, nah, it must have been the cat. Sticky knows it's cat because the cat died 6 months ago.
So why the hell you still got the litter
Because
box?
it's sticky.
What shit? Maybe he's gonna get another cat. What should Sticky's next move be?
Just laugh, bro. Just laugh in your head, dog. Like this. You a nasty man. You blaming the dead cat. But I mean,
so you Sticky, what do? You just let it slide?
You gotta go.
Nah,
you kick her out.
I might just, I'm gonna hold on to that one because shit, the nightcap ain't over yet.
Man, but, so you gonna let her touch you?
She gonna
you gonna let her touch you with her hands?
Did she wash her hands?
Hey, don't you want to get in the shower real quick? You've been out all day.
Nah, bro, you gotta go.
Then after that, you gonna know what happened.
You nasty and you a liar, bro. And it's not even like normal lies. That's a crazy ass lie. That's a wild lie. Like, what else would you lie to me about?
Well, the cat
hey,
Garfield.
Sis said you hand her a plunger and then you show her the door. Yeah, she definitely cleaning. She definitely fixing that toilet. No, she fixing that toilet. I ain't cleaning.
No, she taking the cat.
And then we that's what I'm saying. The litter is going with you, and you gotta go, bitch. Like the fuck. Just cause you lied, I get it. It's the first date. You nervous and shit. But honesty is always the best answer. Like if you would have just told me.
How do you honestly tell somebody, yo, I scooped the shit out the toilet and put it in cat litter?
That's what I said. No, if she would have came out and said, "Hey, I ain't gonna lie, your toilet clogged. I tried to use the restroom. It's clogged. I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassed.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Baby. Because me, I'd have been like, we all human. That toilet could have been getting clogged. It could have been a bad toilet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like, the fact that we even in this spot, like, she lied off rip, bro. She didn't say, hey, I got to take a massive shit.
I knew which way y'all was going.
She said, I got to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
She might not have known.
I'm not even mad at you saying you gotta go to the bathroom. You went to the bathroom, you took your shit. I understand.
But
I don't just get up and tell people I gotta
a
take a shit.
situation that is like, you know what I'm saying? You found yourself in a situation. How you respond to that situation? Very shitty.
Hey, look, I knew y'all was gonna go that way with the answer, so I tried to make it better. Nah, she gone. Matter of fact, I'm calling you Jeff. Hey, Jeff, your tire flat?
No, I ain't even doing that. I'm gonna just be like, all right, baby, because you know what? I told her, I said, well, you know my cat died 6 months ago. This part video, this is part 1.
I'm gonna try to keep this short.
Oh no, that's the YG shit. Hold on. Actually, this is, here we go.
It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding, but they've been planning it for. It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding, but they've been planning it for a few months now. And originally, it was supposed to be on my property. They wanted to use my property because it's private and it has a lot of her for not saying anything. It's become quite a drama, and I didn't hear from her for over a month until now. She told me they're trying out couples counseling and
At your house, but they don't want you to come because of that situation. How do y'all?
Like you need to find another venue.
It's time to get another venue.
They stupid as hell for even thinking that they can still do it there. But that price, hey, you know what? You don't want me there. That's cool. Now I'm gonna charge you like a normal venue.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like,
We gonna
venues
be
are expensive.
Yeah.
Bro.
How many people is it?
You can't be cheap, but want me to leave. You gotta. We need to. The best thing I would recommend is y'all talk about it.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
They flat out said like, hey, like fuck you, but I need this big favor, please.
Yeah.
What was I charging you? 300 at first? We about 7,000 now.
Up the skull, nigga.
We about 7,000 to 10,000.
Up that skull. Fuck that.
One way or another, you're gonna have to either pay for this, or you better find somewhere else. Better find a park.
Could be some hidden fees in this motherfucker too. I
Oh.
tell you, I had to tax your ass down.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree. Fuck it.
And the cleanup crew up. That's another 500,000.
Nah, y'all had 50 pair of shoes in this motherfucker. It's a 50 pair of shoes fee. All of that.
Nigga getting petty. You got anything, Brandon?
Yeah.
Give us one.
I ain't wrote it down.
Go ahead.
But you had so many. I ain't. All right, so you go to it's Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the cousin talking to your girl, cause y'all at her house. She's like, "Oh, how Paris doing?" She's like, "Oh, he's good." Not knowing that Paris' real name is DeMonte, and you knew that as her ex. She has Paris tattooed on her, and you never knew what the Paris symbol stood for. What's that, Avatar, or whatever it is?
Mm-hmm. Wait, shorten it up again. I'm trying to understand it.
All right, basically what it is you hear the cousin ask about a nigga named Paris. You have no idea who Paris is. You ask your girl who's Paris. You're like, oh, that's DeMonte, her ex. But this tattoo that she has tattooed on her ass.
Oh, so you're figuring out the tattoo.
Yeah.
Wait, so the tattoo says DeMonte?
No, the tattoo is a symbol for Paris.
Oh, like the Eiffel Tower type shit.
Yeah.
You just find that out. It's tattooed on her ass. So every time you been hitting, you thought she just had a random ass Eiffel Tower on her ass. What's your next move?
1, I confront her about it. 2.
At Thanksgiving?
No, later on. I'm a classic man. You know what I mean?
Classic.
I ain't gonna make no scene at the house in front of everybody, embarrass myself. But bitch, if you lie to my face, I might Draymond Green your ass. You might get.
Oh my god.
Nah, I ain't gonna Draymond Green, but you might get. So look, what I'm gonna say is, I don't know if that's enough to. I don't know if it's enough for me to break up with you or anything.
Are you gonna request her to get it covered up?
But I'm gonna just be like, why was you playing in my face like this?
I mean, did she really play?
Yes.
Yes.
You know she didn't ask, but this Paris was for.
Bro, every time you having sex, she playing in your face.
Yeah.
Like, how? You didn't ask what this tattoo meant?
I'm gonna just ask her why you didn't get that covered up.
So that's part of it. Like you, it's your scenario. Like you flat out, I've never asked her about this tattoo.
I mean, it's an Avatar. Who asked about?
Okay.
I mean, I think. I guess that's your story. That's kind of unrealistic, though. I would always ask you why you have this tattoo. It would have been one conversation at least.
Okay.
Why do you have this on your ass?
Now you love her now. Y'all going strong.
That's why I'm saying, like, I'm not.
Are you gonna request her to cover her up?
I'd have to figure that out, but I would just be mad. I would just be angry at the fact that you played with me.
But you didn't ask.
I don't think I'm surviving.
You still play with me.
So if we locked in and we in a relationship like
Ain't no
that,
switching up.
and you were with a nigga to the point where you felt you had to tattoo a symbol of him on your ass, there should have been some conversation about like what that relationship was like, or like where y'all at now. Like it would have came up at some point. Like
I mean, clearly when she said, "Oh, that's DeMonte," you know about the nigga. You know that's her ex.
Yeah.
So what other like?
I'm saying, bro, if you that dedicated that you tatted a symbol to this person on your body, and we had a conversation about it, we not locked in like that. We not moving towards marriage. If you got a symbol to another nigga on your body, and we've had zero conversation, we not locked in like that.
Rodney, the sound, we was having a little connection problems, but sorry for all the technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
We gonna get it together, but everybody, I appreciate everybody watching. Anybody else got anything? Any what's the scenario, Jarrell? You got anything that happened that you need to ask anonymously? What's going on? Anybody? Before we get out of here,
put me on the spot, and I ain't gonna hit you with this.
I got you, man. Hey, listen, man.
Hey, you're welcome anytime.
That's what I was about to say. Open invitation. You come whenever you feel like it. Some shit go down. You got some shit you need to say.
Don't put it in the cat litter.
Don't put the shit in the cat litter. Bring the shit to the podcast. Appreciate everybody. Rodney, XL, goddamn BJ in the building. I ain't seen her in a while on here. Shout out Chi Chi. Let's see, Courtney. Fuck Chris, you fired, nigga. But you still welcome back anytime. Jasmine, fuck you.
Hey, don't clog nobody's toilet, y'all.
Yeah, that's just more of the story. You clog a toilet, tell the truth. Tell the truth. You know what I mean?
Recommend a plumber. Don't get clogged the toilet and try to lie.
Go get a snake. Go get the snake and put that motherfucker down the stream. You know what I'm saying? We out though, baby.
Peace.